Therefore, when you establish another knowing upon your knowing and seeing, that is the very root of ignorance. But when knowing and seeing are free from another act of knowing, that is nirvana, undefiled, non-leaking, and truly pure. How could there be anything else within it? At that time, the world honored one, wishing to restate this meaning, spoke these verses. The six dust. Let me give a simple analogy. Later on, Sakyamuni Buddha will also give analogies. On an electric line, there are 6 birds. That's the 6 roots. Then you shoot one of the birds. How many birds will there be left? None, because all the birds would fly away. That electrical wire is the wondrous, luminous true mind. And the 6 birds are the 6 roots, the 6 sense faculties, the eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body, and mind. If you open one, all the others would leave because they are interrelated. The eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body, and mind are interrelated. They have no self-nature. Sakyamuni Buddha told Ananda, you think that what you see is real, what you hear is real, what you smell is real, what you taste is real, what you touch is real, what you think is real. Just like those birds, they're just perching on top of the wondrous, luminous true mind, the Buddha nature. You think those are real. When you kill one, then the Buddha nature, wondrous, luminous true mind would appear. If you're always nodded, then you will not be able to see the power line or the original Buddha nature. That's what Sakyamuni Buddha says. Today, what you think, what you know, that is called ignorance or lack of wisdom and delusional thoughts, Sakyamuni Buddha says. When what you know and what you see have disappeared, that's nirvana, non-leaking and truly pure. That's Buddha nature, wondrous, luminous true mind. That's the true purity. How could there be anything else within it? How could there be any eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body, and mind? At that time, Sakyamuni Buddha, wishing to restate this meaning, spoke these verses. It's like a reiteration. True nature is empty of conditioned existence. What arises through causes and conditions is like an illusion. The unconditioned has neither arising nor ceasing. Its unreality is like flowers in the sky. To speak of delusion is to reveal all truth. When you speak of the truth is false. To speak of the falsity is also false. Yet both delusion and truth are themselves dual delusions. Even neither true nor untrue still cannot perceive what is seen. This whole verse is like all that he has spoken in the Surangama Sutra is in the form of a verse or poem. Generally, we don't translate the verse because it would be different. It's like a recap of all the teachings from the beginning till this point in the form of a verse or poem, all the way to the gateway to nirvana. Talks about the eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body, and mind. Then the 6 dusts, which is the sight, sound, smell, touch, and in the form of a verse to recap. It can also be called a praise or kata. That's the verse from the Universal Gate chapter, Universal Gate verse. That's how we sing. It's from the Lotus Sutra, from the Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva chapter. A gatha, or the verse, to recap the whole thing, but in the form of a verse. That's their poetry, which is different from the Chinese poetry. If And then Ananda and the entire assembly heard the Gatha's unsurpassed, compassionate instruction. The verses and the Gathas were interwoven with refined brilliance, while the wondrous principles were clear and penetrating. Their minds and vision opened and brightened, and they marveled at what they had never experienced before. So at this time, Ananda and the entire assembly heard Sakyamuni Buddha compassionate instruction in the form of a verse or gatha, very lucid and penetrating and wonderful. They're all encapsulated in it, and their minds and vision open and brighten, and it all become lucid and marvel at what they had never experienced before. This rarely happened. Upon hearing it, their hearts and minds are open and joyous, and they can clearly understand. In many sutras, at the end, they would recap what it means. What Sakyamuni Buddha said, I like to ask you again. That's what it means. Please re-summarize it. Now you know the meaning.